Hello, welcome to a new Planet Coaster video. Today we're just going to be finishing up the entrance of our part of our technically mega park. Yeah, so we're gonna start our second tower and try to finish that. But for now, we're just gonna finish up this first building. Alright, let's get right into it. So right now I think that we just don't have enough space, so I'm just gonna flatten it out to get a relative area of where the boundary is between me, well, the park boundaries, I should say. So let's just flatten out these trains and so yeah, so this video should, as I'm recording, it is Tuesday, May 6th, and this video should be posted in 2 days, on Thursday the 8th. I still don't know if that will be true or if it will be released on Friday, but I'm gonna try to get a video out on Friday of Planet Coaster, and probably Saturday I'll stream something different. Maybe the flight sim, iRacing, really whatever I have. Yeah, for now, let's see what we can get finished in this park. This, uh, we can I'll do a bit of off-screen detailing maybe after I finish recording this video. But for now we should be continue with these windows, make a balcony, maybe add something in the back. We'll see. This will have windows on both the right and the left. So right now I'm just gonna split these windows from this from the apartment or hotel building. I don't know. I don't really know what to call it right now, but it should. We're gonna split it just so then we can group it and copy it over to the other side. As of right now, this recording is not actually when I'm recording this. This is actually quite a bit later after editing, since my microphone was not actually working when I was recording, and I failed to check before, and I did notice after watching a bit of the video seeing that my audio wasn't working. But in the next video, I'll make sure that my audio is working just to save me a bit more time. So I do have plans for the next section, which should be, which is actually going to be in the middle, maybe kind of more so like kind of. I want to have a more like a train station in the kind of after the entrance, like how Disneyland does. And then maybe have a bit of Hollywood into it, how they have a bunch of that buildings on the left and right. Let me do one of those. It depends on what I'm doing and see how far we can get. But this was quite irritating because it was not actually connecting to the wall. That, yeah, quite irritating. And some of the windows were in the ground. But my last stream, we did not accomplish anything at all. So I'm gonna keep myself from doing that. And actually, I made a little bit of progress off stream. Not in this video, of course, but you'll see it in the next. But I'm going to see how far we can get today. I mean, yeah, this was quite irritating. A bit of some of the that one window was not actually lining up, or I maybe not may have missed it. But I mean, I'm not one of these professional builders or anything. I'm just seeing what looks good and trying it out. Some people may consider it good once they finally add the very small details, which I cannot stop myself from doing. It's a bit of a habit, I'd say. Let's, yeah, uh, had a little bit of a struggle trying to line this window with the one on the right or left, depending on how you're watching it. Maybe even upside down. I don't know. People are weird nowadays, or are weird. I don't even think people would even be watching this right now. Some of the it can building can take way too long. I mean, it takes hours. This video took 2 hours. Well, I was kind of messing around with the settings a little bit in the beginning, but you don't get to see that because I cut it out for you. You're welcome to make your this video shorter and to save you some time. But right now, I'm gonna try to build a balcony, see how it works out. Just trying to find the right pieces, which is actually quite hard. Knowing you can repaint some and then you look at some pillar designs and see you can actually make use of them, but you casually just scroll back unless you try it out. I mean, it was. This shouldn't have taken that long, considering um, considering what I did off screen in less than 30 minutes. And I'm teasing that quite a bit. Think what I did a bunch of other slightly smaller details, probably improve it a little bit on the video releasing Friday of May 9th. So, I mean, I guess it does depend on what time you're watching. It could even be morning. So yeah, I'm just finishing up I'm actually starting this balcony. It can be quite irritating sometimes building because it's always like I get very frustrated when something's a millimeter off. So some people say, "Don't even care, leave it. You won't even notice it." But I do. I'm not a perfectionist in any sort of way. But when it comes to Planet Coaster, I am. I'm not a perfectionist in IRL, but Planet Coaster is a little bit different. Of course, nothing's really going to be perfect as I'm kind of just experimenting with Planet Coaster, but I have played Planet Coaster 1, and before I actually started recording these Planet Coaster 2 videos before this mentor project, I have built a little bit. I wouldn't say they were technically my own, but or something, just to get used to the game. Well, we're just gonna continue these balconies. Some of the railings can be. I mean, my balcony turned out quite okay. I think it did. But we're just gonna keep with these 4 millimeter, 4 meter, or 7 millimeter railings. Just trying to fix it. Make it look a little bit nice. We of course are gonna divide it. And this is actually one of the shortest things I've actually done. Biggest. maybe. But I'm just copying this door because I think it would look nice for a balcony. But I don't know why, but from that angle, it does. That window does not look smaller, but it is. Whenever I try to zoom out, or actually no, I tried to fix it and I undid it. See, now it's smaller and I got a little confused on why. But yeah, I'd soon realize my mistake. I thought that was quite centered, but you know, things happen. And I'm gonna add these smaller details, which is that's just a decal making it look like the building's a little bit worn out. I mean, I don't want it to look brand new, but I want it to look a little bit used and worn out a little. Even though I'm adding smaller details for no apparent reason, even though no one's gonna be like an inspector expecting everything, but some people will call you out for it. And I think it looks a little bit better with these smaller details. But I do have ideas for after these entrants for areas and stuff, and I think it'll turn out quite good. We'll just see. My building will improve, of course. But I did want to add something in the back because I thought it looked a bit plain in the back, and I didn't like it. So I just thought, hey, what about a big poster or advertisement? And I saw this Heyo one, and the duck one. It was. I thought it was a little bit too small to place in the middle. So I thought might as well just stick with the Heyo one. Just place it in the middle. And I thought that looked quite good, especially after I added this little bit smaller details that no one would really care about, but I do. I mean, so far this video probably would have been, if I did it uncut, this video so far would have been, I'd like to say 40 minutes, surprisingly. I don't know what I was doing here, but I was just trying to find. I actually don't even know what I was doing here. I don't know what I was thinking. I was looking just for something to make the top look a little bit better. But this was quite okay. See, I just found a decal to make it look better. Yeah, and I got a little confused because that's not what I thought it would look like. And I thought the decal would be slightly better, I'd say. But I will use it. I did use it eventually. I tried to flip it around and look, it becomes invisible, and got really confused. Yeah, and I did not like that. But I do use it eventually. I think this could have been quite fine, I guess. I do plan on posting 2 videos a week, maybe if I can keep up with if I can actually keep up, maybe one a week, more than likely 2, and 1 stream a week, maybe. It'll be kind of different every time, depending on what I feel like. As I do try to entertain you with absolutely no one watching these videos, but do I care? Not really. I honestly think I did a decent job with this, just continuing adding these smaller details. I think I did decent, especially because I actually never built something in the Planet Coaster from scratch, as in building wise. I have made stations from scratch and they were actually quite decent. It came out decently well. But I don't know. I never made actual buildings, apartment buildings, hotels, hotels, buildings, houses, that kind of stuff. But as we get into slightly, I don't know how to say it, but coasters and stuff, I think I'll start doing a lot better. Because as I do have a lot more experience making that from scratch. Right now, I was just trying to find something to add on the building, or on the building, I mean, what is it called again? A balcony. Yeah, and right here, I just finished up, wait, yeah, I just finished up added slightly smaller details as, like, the roof, finished up 5 layers in total of balconies and smaller pillars. I didn't really want to show it because it was quite boring. I'd say before editing, so I just cut it out. Right now, I'm trying to make some sort of information booth, kind of just to sell something at the entrance before you go in. And I think they're, I think I did decently well on my buildings. Surprisingly, I thought I wouldn't do as well, or maybe even worse than I thought I would. But it turned out pretty good. It turned out pretty decent. Not the best I've ever seen, but not the worst. That's kind of what matters. Not making bad buildings, for me at least. Right here, I'm actually making a stand and making some sort of frame around it. I also cut that out too, because it was kind of boring after watching it. Like, I had to fix and rearrange the walls, which took way too long, and I did not want to show that. So right here, also I'm just trying to align it with the pathing, just to have a sort of rough idea where I want to put it. I think I did pretty good on the buildings. I think I did pretty good. I quite liked it, that's what I'd say. I thought it looked quite nice. I mean, right now it doesn't look the best, I'd say. It didn't even look that good. But after I added some details around, I it looks quite good right now, but you guys don't get to see that until tomorrow. Yeah, I'm just fixing the general area, the where I place these, because I thought I placed them a little bit too to the left. We're just fixing it up, seeing how it looks. I think it looks quite good. And yes, I did do the walls such. You can see the balcony, the roofs. Smaller details I did. Right here, I'm starting to add a little bit of, it's lagging a little. Yeah, right here, I'm just copying it. Because I'm going to move it to the other side, change the colors a little. As I really think it wasn't. I didn't feel like making a new one. I honestly thought I'd make some sort of wood, kind of Viking theme, Alpine theme. Yeah, I did. I didn't feel like making a whole new one. I mean, I would have liked to make a new one, but at the end, I I thought having two kind of resort apartments and I guess hotel kind of thing looked a little better. Because I was originally trying to do this and a different building, like an Alpine themed. Alpine, my bad. But it, at the end, it looked quite good with everything, with the second building. That was my whole goal. Honestly, if anything, if you're gonna start watching the series, or if you're watching the series right now, I wouldn't watch. If you really want to waste your time to see absolutely zero progress, or barely any progress, you should go watch the day one of building my Mega Park and Planet Coaster. I honestly didn't do much because I was just messing around with the settings, figuring everything out, trying to see what it could do. I wouldn't watch it just to save you some time. So I copied it over. I think I did a decently good space, and I didn't exactly want it to be the same exact thing, so I kind of wanted a beige color. So I'm just gonna paint it this light yellow color, and I'm gonna just paint it around the whole building. And yeah, this was kind of boring. I just decided I did too much cutting out, so I just kept this in, as it didn't take too long. As I think some people do like watching the whole building process. I will do a Planet Coaster stream eventually. I do want to experiment with videos and editing just to see how well I do. I think we did quite okay. As this isn't my first video, but it's my first video with edits. My first time editing a video and having to do a separate voiceover while watching my own video. Cause yeah, having to record after editing. And normally I do not like that. And I'm just saying I would want a path around these two buildings. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep painting the walls. I mean, I don't have much to say. I've been yapping for 23 minutes now. I don't. I will add this in later, and I'm gonna just be experimenting with edits. If you want to see, I actually want your guys' opinion on what I can improve on when it comes to editing or how I'm saying stuff, how I talk to invite more people in, or even Planet Coaster even suggestions for my mega park, as I just don't want this to be all on my own. Just thinking of ideas. I want some of your guys' suggestions and suggestions on YouTube how I can improve. Like the video if you want to see more so this content. You don't even have to subscribe. I don't even really care if you subscribe or not. It just even if you subscribe, you'll just get more notifications on whenever I post these. If you do not like the video, go ahead and dislike. Tell me what I can improve on. I guess I'm talking a little louder as I got more confident talking to a little screen. I got a lot more confident before I was like, just like a really like voice cracky kind of thing. But now I'm talking regularly and a little louder. It is quite. I guess you're quite nervous whenever you're first starting to stream or first starting to record for the first time. You don't know what to say. Because you don't have much, I guess, experience. Or you don't know how your schedule's gonna look like, what your plans are, what you plan on recording. guess you just aren't confident with yourself. But I did get confident as I kept streaming, which barely no one watched. But I'm completely fine on that. I want to see people watch my videos. If they don't, I don't care too much. I don't expect to get much views, especially because I am a newer channel. I am not a newer channel, but don't post as much. I'm just finishing the right side of this wall, finish painting it, and I'll add slightly smaller details to those information booths. I did cut it out. I guess I could have showed it, but I didn't want this video to exceed like 35 minutes or 30 minutes. But next time, in my second video, I'll show a lot. Day 3, I'll show a lot more building. See how it goes. If it's an hour long, it's an hour long. If it's 45 minutes long, it's 45 minutes long. But some of it I will cut out. And as I improve on this, maybe I might get more so views. If I don't, oh well, that's up to me. Am I wasting my time? No, not really, because I actually do enjoy playing Planet Coaster, even if it is frustrating sometimes. I do like this game, as buy it. I did buy it like a week after it first released. No, wait, no, even less. I bought it like the first 2 days after it released, since I did really enjoy Planet Coaster 1. I am changing the poster right now because I did not want the same poster as the second building, just to change it up a little. Guess you guys, as I get more views and get more subscribers, I'd say more people watching, you guys will see I'll keep improving. You'll even probably see my audio even improve. How I edit, how I do everything basically. I'm just adding slightly smaller details to these because as I see these little cracks, like kind of looks like these posters are kind of fading out or wearing out a little, and I like that. It was quite, I guess it is quite, I don't know what to say. I don't have the words. If you guys want to start your own channel, make sure you have a headset, first of all, a decently good computer, something that can run anything, and a decent frames, decent monitor, keyboard and mouse of course, and some speakers. That's exactly what I have. I do have a headset and a mic, but they aren't separate. I know people are gonna be like, oh yeah, why don't you have a second mic? Be quiet. This is what I'm starting with for now. I'll probably change it up and as I improve. This content creation won't be my long-term career unless I start doing like really good, decently good, like, I don't know, maybe if I start doing good, like Queso good, or like streamer good, like Jinxie, Mr. Beast, people like that, I'll keep doing it. And if I don't, I'll do something else. We'll just see how I do. But if you guys are wondering what my favorite YouTuber is, or content creator, it is Ryan Trahan. Just to let you guys know. Some people would disagree, some people would agree. But it was kind of slightly unnecessary information. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep. I had to adjust these two towers because they were a little bit too much to the left and they didn't align perfectly in the middle. So I'm just gonna fix this pathing right here and see how I do. Oh, wrong path. Probably should have edited that out. Well, let's just gonna keep rounding out these, I guess, sharper curves as I don't like how it looks. And I added some smaller details on these information booths because why not? It looked quite plain. And I didn't want to show it because it was quite boring while I was watching it. I don't think nobody would want to watch it. But that's all I have for today. As always, good night.